Alright, this is SSLFamilyDad with Simple Suburban Living, and today we're going to be adding a video doorbell to the Simple Suburban homestead. Alright, so the product that we're going to be talking about today is the RING Video Doorbell. This is not a review of this product, and I'm not endorsing it in any way. This just happens to be the one that we bought, and there's not a whole lot of these out on the market right now, so this is probably one of the go-tos if you're looking for this type of thing. I'll put a link in the description for these ones too, over on Amazon and Best Buy, I think. So why would you get one of these, and what's the point? This is going to start a series that we're doing here in the Simple Suburban Homestead on smart home and efficiencies and kind of making things more convenient, and also security. This is kind of a DIY security system, real basic. So what this does is when someone comes up to the door, it automatically notifies you on your phone. It takes a snapshot of them, and you can even have it record some video of that person that comes to the door. So somebody snooping around or anything like that, it'll actually capture a screenshot of them or a picture. So definitely a security feature. A lot of people aren't, burglars aren't looking for or don't expect. Another thing is a convenience. So somebody's maybe disabled or sick or can't get around very easily. You've got one of these on the door. You can very easily get notified when someone walks up the stairs to your home. You can talk back to them and let them know, leave the package on the porch or whatever you want to say, or I'll be there in a few minutes or whatever. And so it makes it very convenient for them. It'd be also handy if you have kids that maybe come home from school before you get home from work or something like that. You can actually view them coming home to make sure they got home safely from your phone at work. And also for them, once they are home, if somebody came to the door, they would be able to see who it is before they were even seen by that person, or the other person outside knows that they're home. So more of a security and a safety feature as well. Like I said, this is not an endorsement of this product, but I'm going to just take you guys through kind of getting this one set up. It seems really nice so far. I'm going to get this installed and then kind of show you how it works, and just kind of share the idea out there with you guys and what we're kind of doing over here with our little homestead. So again, this will begin a series on smart home stuff, and so keep your eyes open for those following videos later on this year. Okay, so we're definitely not doing an unboxing video here, but I just wanted to show you what comes in the package because it's very, very well packed. And they really include everything you need. They've got a drill bit in here. They actually have a screw driver handle, a small level, and a multi-bit. All the screws and mounting hardware that you'll need, and of course the actual video doorbell and a mounting bracket behind that. So it really does come with, you don't even need to have your own tools for this. Okay, so to get this connected to the Wi-Fi, the first thing you do is just get the app installed on your phone or tablet, and then it actually walks you through the setup process, creating an account, and then we're going to go ahead and follow the instructions here. Now we're looking at the back of the video doorbell here. Press the button. Alright, and that's that. We've got it all set up and connected to our wireless network in the home, and next we're just going to mount the device. And it actually has information on all of the installation questions here, and you can go through those, as well as it comes with the written instructions that we'll be following. Alright, so the first thing I want to do before we get started with taking the old doorbell off or putting the new one in is find your doorbell transformer. If you don't know how this works, basically, somewhere in your basement or utility room or somewhere in your home, you have a transformer that converts the 110 or 120 volt power to a 12 volt system normally. Might be 24 volts as well. It just depends on your doorbell manufacturer and all that good stuff. And so we want to disconnect this power before we get started. So all I'm going to do here is just disconnect one of the wires to the transformer. And so that way we don't have any power going up to that while we're working on it. Okay, so first kind of thing we need to do outside here is get the old doorbell taken off. And I'm going to try to use their included tools that they gave us and see if we can get away with just using those. But man, this doorbell is beat up. And you should just have two wires that come out, for a standard doorbell anyway, any doorbell that I've seen. And I believe this is a 24 volt system, so we've got the power disconnected downstairs like I already showed you, and we're going to go ahead and disconnect these wires from the back of the doorbell. Okay, so the kit comes with this little mounting bracket, which is going to kind of lay out where we're going to put it. On mine, it actually comes with a little level also that fits right in the mounting bracket, so you can tell where it's level or not. On mine, I'm just going to run it right along this molding around the door here, and so I'm not going to really worry about the level too much, but it is also pretty close to level there. So just want to make sure that the wires are actually going to come out somewhere in this slot behind it, and you can see my wires right there. I'm going to go ahead and mark these holes. And since I've got to get through a little bit of metal here, I'm going to pre-drill these, so I guess you will need a power tool if you're in this situation like this. It also comes, the kit comes with a masonry bit, so if you have to put this into brick, it actually comes with a drill bit you need. Obviously, you just need a drill. And next we're just going to get our wires hooked up here. And we're going to go ahead and mount the doorbell. Alright, just on the bottom here there's a couple what they call security screws, and these just get kind of screwed in here, and this just holds the doorbell securely to that bracket, and so somebody can't just come up and unscrew it and steal it. Of course, I suppose with enough force you could rip it off the wall anyway, but it's a good gesture. Alright, once everything's hooked up out there, all we're going to do is just reconnect our 24-volt power line here that we disconnected at the beginning and get that screwed back in tightly.
Hi.
Hi there, what can I do for you?
Hey, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
No thanks.
How about some car insurance?
No, all set there, thanks.
Looks like you need a new roof on your house.
No I don't.
Can we clean your carpets?
No.
Do you need a new car?
No.
How about new siding?
No.
Alright, fine, I'll leave.
Bye. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the installation of this thing, and man, is this thing cool. I love getting new technology. This thing has a lot of uses, even just using it here for a little while and playing around with it. I'm thinking of all the different things, you know, when we're not at home, if somebody comes by or whatever, you know, even if you're out wherever you are in the world, it'll notify you and you can talk back to that person, you can see who's there. It's just really cool. So definitely something I'd recommend. Installation was easy, it seems to work really well, so you know, if I were to be doing a review, I guess I would say, you know, so far it gets a good review. But I don't like to do reviews on things until I've used it for a long time. So if it breaks tomorrow, you know, maybe I'll do a review in a year. But it works really well. Notifications come right onto my phone and my wife's phone. It's also motion detection, so you can set whatever range you want, and as soon as someone comes down our sidewalk here and gets to about right there, it actually notifies us before they even ring the doorbell. And so their face will pop up and we can say, you know, come in, or we'll be right there, or whatever. So very, very cool little device, and I think a good start to our kind of modernizing and turning our home into a smart home. You know, again, a lot of features and a lot of uses. I'm not going to go through all of them and show you guys all of them. You can check the stuff out on their website, and I'll put a link to the product in the description. You guys can check that stuff out on your own, and they've got videos and all kinds of stuff that show what it's capable of. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video here, a quick installation and kind of a demonstration of this Ring Video Doorbell. If you guys have questions or comments, please throw those down below. As always, I would appreciate a thumbs up on the video if you found it at least entertaining at all, or informational in any way. I do try to answer those questions and comments too, so you know, even if this video is a year old, don't hesitate to throw a question down there and I'll do my best to answer it for you. So if you're looking at buying this, before you buy it, I'll answer any questions that you have. So as always, guys, I'd love to have you subscribe and follow along with our channel. We have all kinds of different things that we come out with here in the Simple Suburban Homestead. At least one video per week and sometimes more. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.